we're gonna talk about something else that's not on our list.
Okay, what do you
And
got?
I think it definitely deserves an around the leagues. And I want to say this because I think this is fucking fucking tastic. Deshaun Watson.
Ooh, this is the second time he makes it onto the around the leagues list. Here we go.
I think homeboy. I appreciate this guy sticking to his guns, and once everything's cleared up, I hope all the slander again, like we talked about Aaron Donald, the apology is just as fucking loud as the slander. So we're gonna go to we have at my ESPN.com right now. His lawyer comes out and says that
Rusty
Harden comes out and says that majority of these lawsuits are bullshit. Out of the 23 lawsuits, one lawsuit so far has been one girl has been completely discredited, and that case has been dropped. So we're still at 22. Now, out of the
21. If they dropped one.
Well, I'm reading here. It said 23.
Oh, okay,
that were filed. March
okay.
16th to April 14th, 23 lawsuits were filed against.
Boom. So we got one down, 22 to go. Okay, let's start.
22 to go. Now he breaks it down. So now
was it plaintiff 8? I know he had a problem with like 8, 6, 7, and I think 5 of the Jane Does they looked at. Did they number it like that for you?
So now the way they're doing it, right? The way he's coming across is that the way he wants to do this is that, all right, since everybody knows who I am, I'm Deshaun Watson. Everybody knows who I am. His lawyers coming out saying, all right, all you women have to come out. No more of this Jane Doe 1, Jane Doe 2, Jane Doe 3. You need to come out. Enough of this hiding into the thing. So, let me see right here. Watson's legal response alleges that after 8 of the plaintiffs messaged him, bragging about and praised and were excited about massaging Watson after the incidents. So let's say
that too. I read that too. So basically, after he showed him his PP, they were like, "Yo, I like massaging homeboy. We're gonna fuck around with him again." Basically, I scheduled another appointment. I scheduled a follow up with my man.
So they all bragged and praised him. So like they put it on social media, or they told their friends, or they put it on Twitter saying, "Yo, I just fucking massaged Deshaun Watson. This is so amazing." Blah 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 blah. That's 8 of them. Now 7.
Okay, so 8, bang. So another 7. That's 13. Go ahead.
Another 7 were saying they were willing to work with him again after the dates of the alleged assaults.
Okay.
So they hit him up on Twitter or DM on Instagram and say, "Hey, if you need me to work on you again, I'm willing to do it." So let's say if he supposedly the incident happened on April 1st, they hit him up on April 5th saying, "Oh, if you need me to come by again, I don't mind coming by." So that's 7 of them.
In the writing, because I don't know. First of all, who wrote this article in ESPN?
ESPN.com.
Who wrote it?
Sarah Barship.
Okay, what is her stats? Is she on the ESPN legal team? I'm not trying to play because I know they have.
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure they're not going to release his information.
No, I just wanted to see, like, so is that 7 and 8? Is he saying the 8, 7 out of that is specific 8, or is it 2 different sets?
It's 2 different sets. It's
and a 7 set.
So you have Watson's legal response alleges that after 8 of the plaintiffs massaged him. So 8 people bragged. 8 women bragged about it.
Right.
So they didn't no misconduct. So now 7.
Another 7. Not that same.
7. None of the 8.
Right.
Another 7.
Another 7. Boom.
Wanted to go back for a reoccurring massage.
Got it.
After the date of the incident.
So that's a lot of people, bro.
That's 15.
Yes.
Right? Now, 3 plaintiffs lied about the number of sessions they've actually had with him. So they said, "Hey, I massaged him 4 times," and actually they massaged him once, or they only massaged him twice. So they lied about that. So that's 18 out of the 22 plaintiffs, and supposedly the rest told others that they just wanted to get money out of him.
Right. Well, Jane Doe 1 tried to extort Watson for $30,000.
I heard 100,000, but it doesn't matter. Whatever. He tried to get money.
And I said that last week. I thought that situation right there was a cause for pause, only because it's gonna look like you know your shit is being discredited because you look like it's a money grab. Now, 3 out of it, I mean, it seems like a lot. I forgot who Rusty Hardin represented before,
A
but
lot
he's
of
seasoned
celebrities.
NFL. No, he's also a seasoned NFL attorney, and Homeboy usually gets decent verdicts. I don't know if he represented Aaron Hernandez, but overall, this is a crazy story because we all. I mean, I think a lot of people in the beginning were hesitant to buy into the story, but as the numbers kept going up, we obviously seen. But the thing is also too, you're black, you have money, you play quarterback, right? And in the same window of the Bill
And you
Cosby
wanted to be traded?
in the Me Too shit, and then of course, what was it? Bisbee, has connections with the Houston Texans ownership and all this other stuff. So it could have been a possibility that they might have ratcheted up all the stories and got all the girls to kind of like buy into this. This is gonna be alarming if this shit gets smacked. And you know what's crazy, bro? They're not gonna give it as much love if he's not guilty.
And I hope Deshaun, if there's evidence that anybody from the Texas organization wired these women money, or whatever the case may be, to cahoot, I hope he fucking sues for $7 billion. I
would never play football again. I would just bounce.
I would hope he sues for the ownership of the fucking Texans. And I hope it's Bisbee, right?
Attorney.
The attorney for the women, right? Is Bisbee?
Hmm?
I hope he fucking gets his dick caught in his zipper, because you're a cocksucker for trying to take down a man.
But you know what? He's not really a cocksucker, because remember, hate the player, hate the game, not the player. He's playing by the fucking rules of the way the legal system is set up.
Now fuck him, because I'm pretty sure when you go into listen, this is for me from the outside looking in. If you go and take a woman, right, and you already were already representing a woman, and you went to Deshaun Watson and said, "Hey, listen, get $100K, everything goes away," and then you go and he says, "Nah, fuck that, I didn't do anything wrong," and then you go and get 22 other women, and then you're a cocksucker. Fuck you, because be a fucking decent human. Go after the fucking oil companies who are fucking taking money from the little person. Go fucking work on the civil rights that are getting violated. Go defend people who are on death row who didn't commit a crime. Or go defend people who were in fucking New Jersey when the fucking death was in California and they said that he was there. There's been cases like that where people are in jail sitting right now. Go work, fix that shit. To be your fucking scumbag trying to get these women to go get this guy for his money because your friend, allegedly,
right?
We're all speculating that your connections with your friend, because Deshaun says, "Fuck the Texans, I don't want to be here anymore. This is a shitty ass organization." Then a week later, voila, a fucking 22 lawsuits come out of nowhere that women he's assaulting. That's just a scumbag.
I gotta say this. On the other side of things, to not only talk to Deshaun Watson, but to talk to other gentlemen in this position, and I totally understand if to defend anybody who has had something like this happen to them for real. If your story has validity, it's important to get it out there, talk to people, get the help, and all that other stuff. But for guys like Deshaun Watson, bro, you got way too much money to be soliciting any kind of help off of fucking Instagram. And if you do that kind of shit, you need to be signing contracts with these females and these young ladies, because you put yourself in a lose-lose situation and you rolled the dice because you thought Deshaun Watson was bigger than the Houston Texans. And we are noticing now that that is not true. And you went out there and you fucking started wilding out, and they're now taking your shit to court. Even if he has 1 or 2 girls, the NFL could still, out of that 22, if 3 are real, he could still get burnt. You know what I mean? End of the day, he lost the Nike contract, right? He lost the Beats contract.
Nike has him on suspension. I think Beats cut full ties with him, if I'm not mistaken.
He's still hurting on that money front,
But now, when he gets cleared, because I think he's going to get cleared, and I knew this was bullshit from fucking day one.
I think a lot of people thought that
way. Because of the way it was lined up, the coincidence was just too much of a coincidence. Him talking out against the organization, and then all of a sudden he gets the thing. Just know when these companies come back and he's winning championships, you better charge them fucking quadruple. That's what you're gonna do. Fuck them in the ass real hard. Say, oh, you want me to be on a Nike deal? All right, 75 mil. Beats, you want me back? 100 mil. Fuck that. Stand your ground, man. There's pride in being, and especially when you like. I think the worst is I've never been accused of it yet, but I had the feel like I would have the feelings of if I know I didn't do anything wrong, I would fight to the death of me. I'm wasting all my bread to get to the bottom of it. Fuck that, man. There's nothing worse than you walking around, and I don't really give a fuck what anybody thinks about me. But for people to look at me and be like, "Oh, you rape women," that's a bad stigma to have on you.
You see, remember that chick? I mean, he was guilty as fuck, but Harvey Weinstein couldn't even eat dinner because they were harassing him out there in the streets. Like it's hardcore. Like once you get that scarlet letter, you're fucked.
And even with him, like
come outside.
And we talked about it briefly last week. With him, if he did, like I said, physically hold down women, then that's fucked up. But you have some of the scenarios where if he was just like, "Yo, suck my dick, I'll get you A-list with Jason Statham and The Rock," you Gucci. That's a transaction that the two adults are having. The woman could have always said no, and I'm pretty sure some did say no. But the ones that did say yes, and now they have a fucking successful run of 20 years in the movie industry, I don't see anybody giving that back. I just find the hypocrisy in it.
Yeah,
when it comes to that. But I just hope the apologies are fucking as loud as a slander.
Yeah, that's all I hope. Apologies don't fucking move the needle in the sense of eyeballs, because no one's gonna give a flying fuck if innocent. They only care that he's guilty.
Yep, that's it.
That's all it is. Well.